Coming back with live pictures from Mumbai, where the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde has arrived at the Mantralaya, which is the secretariat here in Mumbai, and he's just arrived and expecting those pictures. Eknath Shinde was in Goa earlier today. Eknath Shinde met his leaders, his faction, his camp, whatever you call it, his party. He's taking control of the party effectively. After being sworn in as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde taking stock, he said before leaving Goa that he would be going to Mantralaya. These are live pictures from the Mantralaya in Mumbai. He's taking stock of the flood situation, the heavy rains in Mumbai and different parts of Maharashtra. Eknath Shinde has just arrived and he will be meeting key officials, and he said on top of his agenda would be to take stock of the rain situation. In fact, we're getting in more pictures. The Eknath Shinde government is already in action. We had pictures come in of Devendra Fadnavis as well. We'll put out those pictures. Devendra Fadnavis also meeting key ministers of the cabinet. So we're getting in these pictures. Parallelly, this evening, the Shinde government in action on day one. All right, while we put those pictures up there, you had earlier Devendra Fadnavis, the Deputy Chief Minister, take stock of his ministry, and in what was a symbolic move of removing a glass barrier. He said he was trying to remove the glass barrier, symbolizing how he wanted to make sure that he is accessible to everyone. I think that was the messaging, the symbolic messaging that Fadnavis sent out. These are pictures of Eknath Shinde arriving at the Mantralaya earlier today, the live shots, and also of Devendra Fadnavis. Devendra Fadnavis is also there in Mantralaya meeting officials. So the government in Maharashtra, the new government, has checked in, is taking stock. They took a few key decisions on Thursday and are meeting now as we speak. And their focus today when they meet will be on the heavy rains, especially in Mumbai, in and around Mumbai, coastal parts of Maharashtra. Many parts of the state have faced heavy rains, and they want to focus on that to ensure people get relief. So we're staying with these pictures. I'll also try and go across to Alisha on the phone line to get more details of the breaking pictures. And just to give you another update, earlier today, the former Maharashtra Chief Minister, I repeat, the former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray spoke, saying that Eknath Shinde wasn't really the Chief Minister from Shiv Sena, while trying to claim that it wasn't a legitimate Sainik who took oath as the Chief Minister, tried his best to distance himself. But the truth also is we are hearing that another very close aide of Uddhav Thackeray could be joining Eknath Shinde, and his name is Milind Narvekar. That's what we're hearing. We're hearing that Milind Narvekar could be a part of the Shinde faction of the Shiv Sena. He could jump ship. Now that's a possibility. Alisha's on the phone line. Let me go across to her and get in a quick word from Alisha. Alisha is joining us with the details. Alisha.
Well, yes, Sujan, what we know that even specifically talking about the many proposals, because even yesterday where there was a first cabinet meeting, and in a statement that was released by CM office, clearly stating that Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis, who chaired a meeting, clearly there are some of the important points and issues that has to be raised, and the visual that we are seeing that Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has chaired a meeting on the OBC reservation in Mantralaya. So the work has already started, and even Eknath Shinde, who came from Goa to Mumbai, has reached Mantralaya for a meeting with the disaster management department. We heard Eknath Shinde clearly stating that it is something Mumbai was witnessing the heavy rainfall, and that is the reason where he need to chair meeting with the disaster management to know the situation and the condition and the preparation that has been done for the monsoon season. So yes, even Eknath Shinde has reached Mantralaya, where he's going to chair a meeting with the disaster management department.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Here's what Uddhav Thackeray said earlier today. Meanwhile, Uddhav Thackeray made a surprise visit to the Shiv Sena Bhavan, the Sena Bhavan, where he spoke to party workers. In his address, 3 or 4 key mentions being made. One on RA, which was his son Aditya Thackeray's pet project when they stopped the metro works there. which of course the Fadnavis and the Eknath Shinde government have now overturned.